Yes, it would be best for K-pop idols to be talented, skilled, and well-trained. It's not always the case, as we know. Of course, talents matter a lot, but companies, their creative teams, producers they hire, all have the power and responsibility to use these talents properly. A well-utilized skill set isn't one that is perfect and flawless on its own, but you can take the strengths of an idol and use them skillfully in a way that makes them shine and works around their weaknesses. I mean, that would be great, but as we know, it's not always the case. So in this video, just like last time, in 4 separate rounds, I'm gonna present you with 4 idols that I consider well utilized in their respective groups and 4 idols whose treatment leaves a lot to be desired in my opinion. Thank you guys for your super warm, positive reception of my latest video. If it wasn't for you, this video probably wouldn't exist. We shall not waste any time, let's go. Starting strong with the first round, dedicated to 2 different lead vocalists, Seulgi of Red Velvet and Jeongyeon of TWICE. It is clear who vocally is the star of Red Velvet, and rightfully so, but it cannot be undermined how well utilized Seulgi's skills have been over the years. I enjoy how she isn't forced to compete with Wendy vocally. Yes, they do share some parts and melodies, but they still typically lie within Seulgi's skill set, so she can still perform them well. It seems that producers recognize that Seulgi is a talented, competent vocalist who can for sure tackle a more demanding part. But are also aware of what would be too much to expect from her, by respecting both her skills and limits. Seulgi is given space to be challenged and grow without too much pressure. Another great thing is that listening to Seulgi's part across Red Velvet's discography, you'll notice that she's able to show off different parts of her range and different sides of her voice. I don't know if that makes sense, I hope it does, but what I mean is that through Red Velvet's music, you will actually get to know Seulgi's voice and her as a vocalist. Isn't that lovely? Well done. So you're not too surprised, are you? I praised JYP last time for doing NMIXX justice, but now? Oh no. I am here to advocate for Jeongyeon. Where do I even start? Perhaps I'll start with the so obvious line distribution problem. Cause Jeongyeon, as a lead vocalist, routinely receives the amount of lines comparable to TWICE's sub-vocalists, usually nowhere near to what Jihyo and Nayeon get. I don't feel like I need to explain anything here, you can just check for yourself. And to that you could say, hey, line distribution isn't the most important. And you would be correct, but not in this case. Which leads us to an even bigger problem when it comes to how Jeongyeon is utilized in TWICE. The lack of variety. Jeongyeon's lines, when she gets them, tend to be formulaic, mostly focusing on her belting, rarely showcasing other parts of her voice. Honestly, yes, whatever she gets to sing, she makes it sound good. But what's frustrating is that after 10 very active years of TWICE, I still don't think that we've been able to truly get to know Jeongyeon as a vocalist. Sure, TWICE being a 9-member group could excuse the line distribution issue to a degree, but having a talented vocalist like Jeongyeon with a voice like hers,
Do you feel me? 네가 날 위한 사람이라고 믿니? Only for me. I want you to cry, cry for me. 내가 울었던 것처럼 cry for
and not giving her an appropriate lead vocalist treatment is a crime. I am very much looking forward to a solo project. I hope it's coming soon and it does her justice. Second round, I have specifically paired these two idols to make a point. We have Julie of Kiss of Life and Yunah of ILLIT. The way Kiss of Life has been formed should be studied by other companies, cause this lineup works phenomenally together, especially given the right direction to go into. Kiss of Life is the kind of group where every single member is an MVP, yet they balance each other well, creating a mix stronger than the sum of its parts. Julie, the elegant badass that she is, has the kind of burning passion, charisma, and presence that would devour many other idols if they had to be in a group with her.
No need to worry, love is just a game. I go by the name of CL, the 21. It's been a long time coming, but we're here now. I will not set the roof on fire, baby. 네 맘대로 그 손뻗지 말을 그대로 sit. 그렇지, 그렇지.
What is much better than forcefully bending yourself to fit a certain concept or style is being in the right place at the right time. And that, I believe, is Kiss of Life for Julie. As a talented, versatile idol, she could absolutely debut in other groups. Yes, it's true, but you simply cannot deny how much in her element she is in that group. You can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it. Given space to stand out as a rapper in the group and showcase her dancing skills, also being able to sing in her comfort zone, Julie shines brightly as one hell of an idol to remember for long. I have a lot of questions to those who chose to debut Yunah in ILLIT, a group with a concept that's so against her strengths, like it's pathetic. Despite her best efforts, which I commend and respect, Yunah seems off in this group. With her intimidating stage presence, sharp facial features, strong punchy voice, ILLIT's style does mostly nothing for her. Idols shouldn't have to lose what makes them stand out in the first place in order to desperately fit in a place they don't belong. So this has gone viral, I think, and for a good reason. So this is Yunah, born to be a baddie, forced to be a cutie, done dirty by hype. Moving on to the third round, I have again paired two idols for a specific reason to prove a point that you don't always have to be the main star to contribute a lot to the group. So we have Yeri of Red Velvet and Gaeul of IVE. Truth be told, Yeri has a hard time matching the skill level of her fellow members. And I know that this may sound harsh, but realistically, she's been put in Red Velvet, so the bar is set high. Yeri may not have the vocal ability of Wendy, the dancing skill of Sugi. She's also not a super advanced rapper, but she is a talented idol with a unique charm and personality about her, and that can go a long way. Over the years, I personally feel that Yeri has really grown into her position in Red Velvet. Even though she doesn't always shine the brightest, I think you'll agree with me if I say that she is in fact an irreplaceable member of the group. Her parts aren't too difficult for her to perform, they're usually flattering for her voice and generally put her best qualities on display. Now let's give her a proper solo and we're good. Gaeul, however, Starship has no idea what to do with. She is supposed to be a main dancer, but with very little center time and only occasional dance breaks if I'm not mistaken. She is technically a lead rapper, but whatever rap parts exist in IVE's music, they mostly are performed by Ray. So what Gaeul gets mostly seems like small parts that's been let out after Wonyoung, Eugene, Jisoo, Liz, and Ray had already gotten theirs. Generally, if you're not going to look for Gaeul specifically, you will have a hard time finding her among the other members. And let me remind you that IVE has debuted over 3 full years ago. I do find Gaeul's situation disheartening because she genuinely has great natural charisma and this lovely enthusiasm, which is wonderful for an idol. No matter how much or how little she gets to do, she gives her best and makes the most out of it. I definitely think that there could have been more done for her, for sure, but also that it's going to be hard for her to shine in IVE. And you could say, stop pitying her. She just doesn't suit the group's concept as well as other members. That's all there is to it. But to that I say, maybe, maybe not. But a good rule of thumb for every company would be don't debut idols that you can't or will not utilize properly in the first place. Fourth round has a theme, same group, different treatments. How different? Let's find out. Of course, we have Lisa and Jisoo of BLACKPINK. A testament to how smartly and well utilized Lisa has been in BLACKPINK is the fact that things she's getting criticized for now as a solo artist have pretty much always been there.
I wish I could sing better.
Yes, for years, Lisa has been a rather underwhelming vocalist, but YG knew how to work around her weaknesses by giving her mostly simple lines to sing and mainly focusing on her lead rapper position. This is what kept her vocal issues way less obvious, allowed Lisa to showcase her strengths instead, and work so well in the group. The same cannot be said about Jisoo, however. While her case isn't maybe quite as drastic or straight up offensive as some other in this series, it is true that there could have been done more for her in BLACKPINK. Over the years, YG has mostly failed Jisoo in not only giving her a fair amount of lines in songs, but also in giving her lines showing off her strengths, which is a bigger sin in my opinion, because BLACKPINK having only 4 members could definitely had a better line distribution. But what's more important to me is that instead of sharing parts with Rosé, who is a stronger vocalist than her with an easier access to higher range, Jisoo could be and should be given more space to showcase her huskier, dark wine colored voice, her natural low to mid-range and elegant falsetto. BLACKPINK's music, with its famously formulaic approach, doesn't do the best job at letting Jisoo shine. To be fair, yes, some exclusions do apply. But you know that cool moments like these are the minority. I guess all I'm saying is that it would be lovely to hear Jisoo's voice more, used in a more interesting, organic way.
I'm like, yes, like why not, like seriously?
I'm hoping for a proper solo. This time, fingers crossed. And that, guys, concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it about as much as the first part of the series, or more, who knows. No, it's fine. Of course, be honest with me. Let me know what you think about all of this. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. For now, bye guys.